Hi, in today's video we talk about the free legal consult that's a hook for many healthcare ventures. Go Fish. Hi, I'm Michael H. Cohen. I'm founding attorney of the Cohen Healthcare Law Group. We help healthcare industry clients just like you navigate healthcare and FDA legal issues so you can launch or continue to scale your health and wellness products or service success. We're talking to you today via video because you have a burning issue you'd like to resolve where you require legal advice. It might be that you want to launch a medical spa, a telemedicine platform, a mobile IV clinic, or another healthcare venture, and you find yourself at a crossroads where your investors, partners, strategic allies seem to say yes, but the law seems to say no, and at least place a heavy boulder in your path. Now that boulder could be the corporate practice of medicine doctrine, liability concerns, questions about how to structure your venture, who should own what, intellectual property concerns, HIPAA, privacy and security related to your customer data, Stark and kickback fee splitting, FDA issues toward your dietary supplement, cosmetic or OTC product, or legal questions about your advertising, marketing, FTC issues, or regulatory concerns for your functional integrative or concierge medicine practice, or any one of a myriad of FDA or healthcare legal issues. And you're looking at a number of law firms to see who's the best fit, and you receive what seems like a dazzling offer. A free consult. Free. Suddenly the whole picture goes topsy-turvy. I mean, free. Can anyone resist? I mean, the siren calls you again. Free, 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 free. We all know that lawyer time can go from $250 to $12.50 an hour, even higher, but gosh, imagine getting a lawyer for $0. What a bargain. Free. As the Godfather used to say, make him an offer they can't refuse. Yeah, he also used to say, sleeping with the fishes, but we're not talking about that one. The point is, no one's going to fault you for running to an offer that says free. It's an offer you can't refuse. But less dramatically, my bubby used to say, you get what you pay for, and there's no such thing as a free lunch. Hey, I just Googled to make sure that that's correct. I mean, I Googled, are free things really free? Google it, you'll see. Now, I've been on both sides of the issue because I've also had the experience of working with other law firms, for other law firms, and the dynamic called for so-called free appetizer level advice to win the client. And I made a strategic decision to not give free consults. And I have 3 reasons, if you're curious about it, or more. First, any lawyer can talk to anyone, but once they give legal advice, they're creating an attorney-client relationship, which means exposing themselves to a ton of risk and ethical concerns. Who would create exposure for free? Why would you? If you're a doctor, do you see patients for free? Hoping that maybe, just please, perhaps, they might like you enough that hopefully they might pay for your services someday. I mean, that doesn't sound to me like it's coming from a position of confidence and strength. And second, is it even a wise strategy to offer free professional services? The freebies I've seen are usually estimates that get you hooked into an expectation of price, which is always dependent on scope anyway. And legal advice isn't like pulling a vending machine knob. Besides, as a business strategy, it's one thing to have a product strategy, like giving away the razor blades, trusting the consumer will buy the razor or enter into a subscription arrangement for life, or letting someone try your fitness club for a few weeks. Hey, they're going to be with you for life. But professional services, aren't they different than products? Don't they depend on massive knowledge, expertise, and training? Who would give that away? Third, your free consult isn't free. It's a marketing strategy calculated into the cost of acquisition. Let me say that again. The free consult is a marketing strategy calculated into the cost of customer acquisition. Again, who gives away professional time for free? Doctors don't. Dentists don't. I mean, sure, you might get a free toothbrush, or the chiropractor at the health fair might give you a free assessment, but to get treated, you'll have to pay. Now, they might tell you that all these things are wrong with you so they can charge you to fix it. So your free consult is a marketing strategy, and the cost is spread over all the clients, including, guess who? You, if you become a client. So in other words, you end up paying for your free consult over the life of your paid consult. How do I know? Because otherwise the law firm wouldn't make money, and we're in a capitalistic society. Law firms are profit-oriented ventures. So let me recap. 1, a lawyer that gives you actual legal advice creates an attorney-client relationship, and I question who would expose themselves to a lot of risk without receiving any compensation in return. 2, no one I know gives away professional services for free that I work with. I mean, those that do, I don't believe in it. And third, it's not really free. You end up paying for it. The fee's hidden. It comes later. But there's a fourth reason, no disrespect to some of my colleagues that use the freebie as a hook for new business. In my view, the best way to see if you're a good fit with your legal team for the long run, for a deep dive, is to do a test drive. I'm not just talking about around the block. I mean, hire them. Actually hire the law firm for a limited retainer. Let's just say limited to an hour and a half. Say half of it's preparation, half is your talk time. Let's see what they do when they actually commit to you to doing the work. Do your beta test. Hear the questions the attorney asks. See how they think, how they issue spot, how they analyze your situation. Listen, anyone can recite black letter law. Yes, it sounds like a Stark problem, and Stark has so many exceptions. These days you can ask Siri or Google, but will robots or free attorneys spot the issues, analyze your situation, give you an aha moment that could become a pivot point for your whole business structure, or provide foundational advice that helps you launch or scale? This is what we want you to get. That's why we've designed the legal strategy session as the entry-level set point for most of our incoming clients. And here's what we want you to get in the legal strategy session. It's 4 things. 1, unparalleled advice, superb advice from a highly trained and experienced healthcare and FDA lawyer. 2, discovery of key legal issues that are holding you back from meeting the business goals of your healthcare venture. 3, value, initial recommendations and next steps to help you move toward accomplishing your goals as efficiently as possible. And 4th, powerful aha moments ignited by attorneys who've collectively supported over 1,000 health and wellness business. Isn't that compelling? I've been a client, I've been in your shoes, I've hired plenty of attorneys and law firms. You do get what you pay for. Whenever I got a freebie, I was unimpressed. As a friend of mine used to say, the only place you get free cheese is in a mousetrap. Now, nibbling around the edges of that, if you're not like me, let's say you get your freebie and you're impressed, go for it. You know, we're not in a race to give away freebies. We're not trying to capture everybody. We expect that a good many of you will return to us. We love what we do. We want to work with A players who are committed as we are to growing a business with integrity and making a difference in this world. That's why the mission statement on our website says we provide legal strategies and solutions to businesses that accelerate health and wellness. Now, having said all this, I understand how you feel. Many of our clients have felt the same way. They went for their free consult. It was irresistible. But they found the advice wasn't always cracked up to be, as Bono from U2 sings. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. They didn't find what they were looking for free. So come join our legal family and book your legal strategy session today. Come visit our website, CohenHealthcareLaw.com. There's a lot of resources there, a lot of materials. You can get started now, or you can send us a message. Again, we love what we do. We look forward to getting to know you and what you'd like to get done in this world. We look forward to working with you. Here's to the success of your healthcare venture. We look forward to seeing you soon.